combination slugfest. Caution being thrown to the wind. Straight right just misses. I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
Just to walk into an arena and be the hero, the pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans, you can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Catch and shoot. That jab misses. That jab doesn't find a home. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Beautiful counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. Throws the jab but does not score. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
There's a counter shot. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Good counter punch. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Nice counter. Perfect counter shot. Punch, counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy.
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Done with that counter shot. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Good counter punching. Nice job getting that punch through. And he scores with the counter. Jab does not score. Straight right just misses. The perfect counter lands. Exchange punches. counter shot lands. Neither fighter willing to slow down. That counter punch caught him clean. Both men step back for just a moment. Missing with the hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter shot. Nice counter shot. Miss with that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. There's the bell for round 3. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Drop their guard, they get caught. Off the chart action from both of these fighters. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing up and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Nice counter punch right up the middle. The straight right just misses. Those counter punches have to hurt. Just misses with that jab. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice exchange here from both men. Straight right just misses. Nice counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. No secret who has the advantage after. Back at it in round 4. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Left-handed jab doesn't quite score. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Straight right just misses. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Stamina is off the charts. The face is telling the story from that jab. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight, fire, refight. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. And there's the bell for round 5. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
A shot from the... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Catch and shoot. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
When you have a fighter that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
That's lights out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your blood.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Counter punching. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget.
They believe they're fighting.
Let's start the 6. They ring the bell, and here we go. That counter shot lands. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Let me explain to you about a fast fight that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed, they're confident, they know they just have to quick burst, boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed, and that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
There's a counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter. Is he going to punch himself out, though? You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Back and forth they go. Hold it right there. Jorge Linares is in some serious trouble. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head.
Whoa, Johnny. An amazing knockout finish here. That was something special. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Even I've got to see that.
You heard that right.